Divine greetings, entities, energies, lovelies, bodies of light, seekers and sojourners of truth. The 144, all the chosen of the chosen of the chosen few. I'm especially speaking right now to my light warriors, those who are the light warrior chosen ones that are ready to step into the movement, capital MOVE, movement of the 5D consciousness. This is a last call for the wave. For those of you who know that I've been doing this since last year, ever since we stepped into the 5D independence and declaration, which we just celebrated last month. But I'm doing now the last wave. So for those, I do this to reach out. So please like, subscribe, and share so it does get out to who it's supposed to get out to. And I must say that this time, as I'm doing the call out, I'm calling for someone in specific who is named Keisha. That's how it was shown to me. I know that's a broad name. A lot of Keishas are out there. But if you have been looking for your soul tribe and you've been doing your work on the 5D, probably having your own waves, or just looking for where is your connection with the 5D consciousness, and your name is Keisha, it was showing me that you're out there, somewhere, you're isolated. But it was pressed on me to call out and reach out. I don't know no other way but to do it through this means. So I'm just calling out. Let the chips fall where they may. And a last name that I got, if this helps, is last name was Smikle. Keisha Smikle. I've never known a Keisha Smikle, but if there is one out there, this is probably for you, but it doesn't have to be that last name. Even if you don't have that last name, I don't like to make things so stuck. When spirit shows it to me, I only got Keisha. When the message first came, that was it. The follow-up was a second part, that like a synchronicity throughout the day, and I saw that name and I was like, okay, maybe they're trying to help me narrow it down to a Keisha Smikle, but it's not limited to that. So if you are Keisha and you find that this somehow resonates with you, like, oh, I've been looking for my tribe, or I've been looking for that, then please DM. I'm saying DM as if this, but you know what I mean. I'll put my information in the link, my description, where you can DM me on Facebook, or you can just comment here, comment or message me here, and I will look out to see. Hello, birdies. And I will look out and see. So this is really me doing this call. Yes, I'm calling to all those light workers who are willing and ready, but specifically to someone whose name is Keisha, And so if you know a Keisha and it gets out, please pass the message on. So what is it for those who don't know? The 5D experience. This is stemming from the 5D independence of last year. That's when I started answering the call of making sure you call out and call to the ready and willing light bodies. Not able, not willing and able, because everybody's able, but ready and willing to do it, and ready, meaning if you're ready, if you've been fasting and you don't even know why you're fasting, you're probably ready, right? If you've been not wanting to go in certain places and you don't know why, like, I just don't want to do the things I used to do because there's a shift happening. There are upgrades that have been happening, even while we've been sleeping. We've been getting upgraded. Some of us have been getting downloads. Some of us have been getting transmissions. The things have really opened up, especially in the past month as we went through the Pisces season, where a lot of planets were in Pisces. Mercury was even in Pisces, the planet of communication. So it's not a coincidence that a lot of us have been getting deeper communications, or more in communications with our ancestors, with the galactics, with our spiritual guides. The veils have been very thin. So we've been allowed to gain access to the communication. We've been allowed to gain access. We've allowed ourselves, by unlocking certain codes within ourselves, by doing the serious work, by doing the real soul work. That's what I wanted to say. And unlocking that, unfolding and excavating our souls. If you have found yourself having some tower moments, going through a dark night of the soul, that is a spiritual awakening. Then you have already been prepping for this. You've been preparing for this. And so if this speaks to your soul, I want to say I'm reaching out. I'm not like these other people out here. I don't have a big platform. That's why you won't see it. It'll be rare if you see this. But I know Spirit has its way of getting it to the right people. But I'm not out here just trying to talk about 5D. Oh, 5D is here and did. No, it's not just to be talked about. I don't talk about it, I be about it. And there are a lot of leaders out there that have a platform and could be doing more and saying more, but they're not really extending. And this is what I was looking for. So I'm being that change that I want to see. At that time last year, I was looking like, where are y'all? When y'all gonna say, hey, we ready, tap in, come be a part of the movement? So I'm extending that to you. Be a part of the movement. We already have our soul tribe. We've been doing it for the past year. And so I'm sharing that and extending that to you. This is a last call for me and my specific soul tribe to be doing something and extending it out to the public in that way. Because after that, we're going to kind of go back in. I've been doing it for the past 4 months. And so a wave, when I say, are you ready for the wave? This is a wave right now. And in the wave, we work specifically on manifesting. What we're talking about is a twofold, a manifestation of the self and a manifestation of the 5D collective, how we're bringing that in. And so we work with the new moon. That's the way Spirit showed it to me. That's the way we've been doing it from last year, where it actually fell on the new moon. And I've been doing it that way ever since. So if you're working with the new moon and bringing in your manifestations, and you too are even contributing, it's about working on the light grid activation. For those who don't know, there's a light grid. And some of us have chosen to infuse with the light, as I say, and you choose to infuse with that light grid. So the work that we're doing is also light grid activation work. It's also prism light, as in the prism light within you. It's all types of levels. There's levels to it of light work that you are doing. So this is a true light warrior, as I said, not just light work. It's not lightweight light work. This is heavyweight light work. So you got to be a light warrior. That's why I said I'm specifically speaking to light warriors of the chosen few. Because everybody's not ready for this. I can tell you, everybody's not ready for this. This is why I've seen some come and some go. And it's not to make anybody no less than or better than. It's just who is ready and willing. And we're ready to move with those energies. We're ready to freak that energy. We're ready to ride on that energetic wave and call in what Pluto is bringing in. So all of this is a whole 5D. If you're even about the Aquarian age, it's the same thing. Pluto is bringing in the Aquarian age. As we step into the Aquarian age, that is how the earth knows that we are ready for the 5D experience, the 5th dimension. That was already here. It's nothing new. We are the ones that are evolving and stepping into the 5D experience. So I share that with you all. Please like, subscribe, share, because that gets it going to where it needs to go. Maybe it'll be able to find Keisha. Y'all help me find Keisha. We looking for Keisha right now. Keisha, where are you? When I say I've never gotten something so clear where it was just dropped in me that way. Like I could literally, I'm not clairaudient, y'all. I'm clairsentient. And I could hear with a clairaudience clearly, go get Keisha. She is isolated. So this is why I'm doing that. So for those who think I'm crazy, that's fine. But I do what I'm being guided to do. I hope you are. I hope you living in your own narrative, however you say it. Live in your own true time reality. I'm in the true time reality right now. That's a timeline that I jumped. That's another thing. If you have found yourself quantum leaping, and a lot of people have been, you probably don't know. But if you've been feeling the shifts, that means you've been quantum leaping. You've been leaping through dimensional lines, crossing the dimensional lines within your consciousness through the space-time reality. I'm just saying. So if that's for you and that's what you have been doing, then this is your moment. Get into it. Make the call. Don't let it pass you by. Step out and step into your purpose. This is a time for revelations. It's a very pivotal week, y'all. This is not going to be the same after this week. And for the next 3 months, we're going to feel things really kicked up while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 3 months. All planets have been direct for the past 3 months. And now we're about to enter into Pluto. So all of that was giving us the momentum to go forward. I pay attention to the cosmos. So this is why those of you who know, I give you the galactic news to infuse with. This is what I get. Infuse that with you. The cosmos that speak to us. Because you are the universe within. And so the moment that you rediscover that, that's what this whole recall is about right now. It's calling for us to return. The download I got this morning was about returning to your pyramid prism. You are the pyramid. You are the mysteries of the pyramid. If you can get a chance, take the time to understand that. Return to that and building your soul ascension. And that's what this is all apart. Each one reaches one, teaches one. If we all each individually step into our purpose, step into working on ourselves and our soul's ascension, which is what we do in this wave, it's 7 days. Oh, I must say that too. It's 7 days. You can choose to come and go as you please, but I stay committed to the 7 days because we're manifesting from the crown going down, bringing everything in from what is illuminated. I can just share that with you in case you don't get a chance to catch up with us and you want to know how to do it. These are some of the things that you do. We work with the crown going down from illumination to faith in the third eye, imagination, where land emerges on the third day. It's paralleled with the Genesis story. So if you know the Genesis story, you'll understand what I'm saying. The first day is illumination, let there be light. The second day is faith, separating the waters from the firmament. The third day is imagination, land emerges. The fourth day is will and understanding in the heart. And that is where the sun and the moon is guiding you, right? It's about guidance. The fifth day is discrimination, which is where every bird unto its kind, knowing the different aspects of you. That's day 5. The sixth day is realization. Male and female created he them both. That is the realization of creation. And then the 7th day is rest. And rest meaning rest assured. That rest really means trust. Have trust in the root, in the bottom, bringing everything in from the crown into the bottom, and trust that you have worked it all through your manifestation, through the creative process. Your manifestation will do what it does. The energies will match you where you are. So that rest and trust means stop putting your hand in it. You've done it for 6 days. And by the 7th day, it's like, all right, let the energies match me. Match me. That's what we're saying. Divine, match me. That is a key, important part of manifestation, is where you let go and trust the process. And so by working that individually in our souls, this is why I said it's a twofold. When you work it in yourself, you work it for the collective. And so if this is for anyone who may not get a chance to reach me and you want to do it, you want to be a part of it, this is how you can work it starting today. Today is day 7. And today we're on our crown chakra. That's why I'm in my purple, bringing in the crown, touching up with eat the foods of these chakras on the day that you're on. All of this is a part of it. It's a part of doing the practical application, right? Some may say it's a ritual, but all a ritual is it's bridging things together for us. It's bridging together the physical with the spiritual, the visible with the invisible, because we are very much still in our physical body. So we need a physical application to solidify it, to crystallize it, to make it a catalyst of bringing forth your manifestation. That's what the doing is a part. So this is why when you play an active role in the manifestation process, you are helping to bring in this 5D consciousness, and especially even more when you are concentrated on it, when you are intentionally focusing on it, because where attention goes, energy flows and the result shows. So imagine if we are collectively doing it. Now you see why the group is so important. We are the new collective. Every pocket of a group is a new collective. Every soul tribe that is working on the grid, on the light grid for the 5D new earth, plays an important role on activating, amplifying the light grid and creating the divine synergy that is a catalyst to bringing it forward. And the more of us that develop, the more we become the new collective. So that's how important it is. This is why I tell people, yes, you can do it by yourself, but it's that much more potent and powerful when you find your soul tribes. And this is the information I've been getting. It's very important to find your soul tribes. Please find your soul tribes. If you watch Dr. Mumbi as well, be up. And I'm talking to myself too. Be a part of the unity community. Find yourself communing in unity with others. That's what it's about. Remember, this is the love frequency. 5D is a love frequency, and that's unity. How do we have unity without the commune in the community? How do we have unity if we're not coming together? And that's what the Aquarian age is about too. It's about humanity. It's about social interconnectivity. It's about the future, the movement of the future. So all of that is coming together and bringing it all together. So this is what I share with you, to please think about it. Think about what you're doing in your life right now and what needs to be done. And so not only just the manifestation that I just explained to you, another important part of what needs to be done. Another important part of what needs to be done, excuse, I got little ones, is we need to be removing any resistance. We have to be willing to dig in our souls. You are a stronger conduit of this light when you remove the resistance from the light. And if you're an electrician, you understand what I'm talking about. Because in order for the electricity to flow more frequently, more fluidly, however you want to say it, they have to remove the resistance out the wires, right? Consider us as a conduit. We are a wire. We are souls. We are cells on this body of earth. The earth is a consciousness. And so we are the wires, the cells, the souls on this earth that allow the light to transit through us and transmute through us. So when we do that, when we remove the resistance, we allow our channels to be a clearer conduit of that energy. So this is a key important part. It's not just about packing on the positive stuff. It is about us releasing the negativity. We have to let go of old concepts. We can't bring on the new. You can't pour new wine into old bottles or old vases or vases, however you say it. You can't pour in a new consciousness into a conduit that is holding firmly to old beliefs from your culture, from your traditions, from society. Whatever you have been taught, throw it away. That's what needs to happen. Throw away what you thought that you knew was true, what you thought, so that you can embrace the new thinking, the new being, the new knowing, the age of the knowing that is really the truth in the true time reality. So that's the effort that it's going to take. Don't just think it's just about joining a group and it's just about doing all the good stuff. This is heavy artillery work. This is not for the faint in heart. That's why I said I'm speaking to those who are willing and ready. You can't be willing to run at the sight of, oh my God, there's stuff coming up in my life. No ish, Sherlock. Stuff is going to come up because that's how you are going to be a better vessel. Once you say yes, that means stuff is going to come up. And even for those who are not saying yes, get ready for it, because stuff is about to come up when Pluto hits into the Aquarian age, into the Aquarius sign, bringing us into the Aquarian age. Oh, the revelations are going to come. So wouldn't you rather be ready for it? I'm just saying, I don't know about you, but I'd rather be prepared. P-A-I-R, paired up with spirit, paired up with the divine, paired up with my higher self, my soul's consciousness. Right? So this is what I share with you all, to prepare yourself, brace for it. You know, when something coming and you gotta, let me brace. It's gonna be turbulent, but you know what? I have to be honest with y'all. It's really not that turbulent if you prepare for it. It may feel a little wobbly and you'll start to stabilize it because you have spread your wings. You have stepped into your spiritual self, which the birds represent your spiritual thoughts. You are prepared with your spiritual thoughts. So you spread your wings and you stabilize. You know how to fly through these winds of time. And the turbulence won't feel so turbulent. It's going to feel like turbulence if you are tense and you're holding on to the old paradigms and the old concepts and the things that are running through the course of your blood in your veins, because you have not worked on yourself. So you haven't decoded it in your DNA. You need a DNA activation. And the only way to do it is to do a soul excavation. Get into the ugly parts of your soul that we don't really want to look at. And that is what it's going to take to invite us into that new essence of ourselves, to prepare us to say, yes, I'm ready. To be honest with yourself. Don't just say I'm ready. Don't just listen to what I'm saying and be like, yeah, I'm ready. No, be honest with yourself. Go look in the mirror and be like, am I really ready? Am I ready to throw out these old stuff? Am I ready to embrace the new? Am I ready to take on the people that may come up against me, the family members and friends that I may lose, the job that I may have to lose or refuse, the whole new shift that I'm going to have to take on? Am I ready for that? Because if you're not, then you're not ready. He wasn't ready. I'm hearing that in my head. I wasn't ready. So you got to make sure you're ready. I'm speaking to the willing and ready. I'm not soliciting. I always say that this is not a solicitation. This is not for money or anything like that. This is for those who are really ready. I'm speaking to the light warriors. Get to your stations. Posture your heart. Where's your position? Are you in your position? I'm in position. You ready? I'm ready. Right? So I'm a lighthouse, and I know you're a Keisha wherever you are a lighthouse, as it showed me. There's a light. You're just not connected to the soul tribe. Lighthouse. So each of us are a lighthouse where we go. The ones that I'm speaking to, I know I'm speaking to other lighthouses. It means that wherever you go, you speak this truth. You walk this truth. You breathe this truth. You are this truth. You're embodying the love that lights the truth, and you know what is to come, and you're preparing for it. Those are the lighthouses that are spinning the light. And what does a lighthouse do? It turns the light so that others can see the light and know where to go. That's why we are the pioneers for the new earth. It is our job to step into that. You came here in this lifetime for this purpose, for this season, for this reason, in this dispensation to do so. So it's time to step into you. I'm making the call to you as the bird is. It is time to return to your higher self and do what you've come here to do. Stop playing around. Life gonna always be here. We can always have fun. But when it's time to step up, it's time to step up. And it is that time. So with that said, each one, reach one, teach one. If you don't know where to start in your big, beautiful heart. Shine your light from the inside out. And be the candle that lights the next one and the next one and the next one. Be the lighthouse that turns that light for the next one and the next one and the next one. So light warriors, light up. Chosen of the chosen, light up. We are here. Make sure you call out, comment, follow the description, but reach out to me and I will give you the coordinates where we can begin more of this work. See you in the 5D.